What's up, LEGO fam? I'm Justin, and you're watching Good Life Bricks. Today we're going to talk about a set that not very many people have great things to say about, but I think I might be in the minority here. I like the set. I especially like the minifigures. This is LEGO Star Wars set 75334, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. Now this actual scene here took place in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney Plus. It didn't get a lot of love. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good story, and I thought it gave us some great backstory on the relationship post Revenge of the Sith between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And so I really did enjoy it. I thought it was good. The set captures what happened in the movie really well. And so we're going to talk about that just a little bit. So please don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because that's going to help me a lot and make sure you don't miss anything. So with that in mind, let's dig in. Here is a closer look at LEGO Star Wars set 75334, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. This set has 408 pieces. It came with 4 minifigures. All of them are unique to this set. And at launch, it was $49.99. Not a bad value. Piece count versus price, if that's something that's important to you. 4 unique minifigures. I think this is a good set. And I think the biggest complaint that people have with this set is this just kind of a flat mound of rocks or mound of Legos. And I get that. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I do think there's enough to this set to make it intriguing. And it is a set that I enjoy. So let's take a quick look at minifigures. So the first minifigure that we're going to take a look at is Captain Tala Durith. She is part of the Imperial military, and she turns out to be a great deal of help to Obi-Wan throughout this series. I think it's very appropriate that they made this minifigure, and I think they did a really nice job with her. She's got a single face print. She's got the standard Imperial hat, the Imperial officer uniform with the rank insignias and the pins on either side. And I'm not sure if that's accurate. I didn't check. She's got a little printing on the back. This is a good minifigure, and she was present in this scene. So again, I think it's great that she's here. Next, we have Darth Vader. And this is a really good version of the character. If you look at all of the printing, from the torso all the way down to almost to the feet, and then he's also got printing on his arms, and so that's really nice. If you take the helmet off, this is a very unique version of Anakin underneath the armor, and this is a disturbingly realistic face print. And on the back, he's got his scarring. But all of that scarring that he has there, all of that look is just really something. This is a very nice minifigure. It's one of the more detailed in the collection, and another great addition. Next, we have the NED-B loader droid. Very unique. This is a new minifigure, not one that we've ever seen. Obviously, it's unique to this set, and it's a great build and a very, very nice mold. They gave him a tool, which is a multi-piece brick build. And then the body, very much like Chewbacca and others similar, is just fits over the top and back down. The head doesn't move or anything like that. And then there's printing all the way down to the feet. So a very nice minifigure. And then finally, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. And this is a much different looking Obi-Wan Kenobi than we've seen before. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that he is older. Throughout the show, when we see him early on, he's struggling personally, internally, emotionally. And he is stuck on Tatooine, and his job is to look after Luke. The hairpiece is different than what we've seen in the past. And of course, the outfit that he's wearing is as well. The robes are much darker, and the undergarments are just a lot different. I think this is a good callback to the show. I think they did a good job. So the set itself takes place in a sort of quarry, rock quarry, or construction zone. The precursor to this is really Darth Vader comes to this planet because he senses Obi-Wan Kenobi's presence. Obi-Wan is there hiding and getting help from Tala. Darth Vader comes into the town, Obi-Wan Kenobi runs from him, and they end up meeting up in this location. Tala and the loader droid are there. There are stormtroopers that are there. It is really not a very good battle. Obi-Wan has not been honing his Force abilities or his lightsaber abilities, so he's really not up to the task, and Darth Vader absolutely eats his lunch. Near the end of the fight, Darth Vader pours some kind of flammable material out onto the ground. He ignites it, and then using the Force attempts to drag Obi-Wan through it. And so what they did with this set, they took all of those key elements to simulate the molten material. You slide this half back, the flames pop up, and there's that separation that was very much like in the show. There was a little bit more fire and more flame, but I thought this was a really cool way of doing that. And the way they did that was simply they put this on a track, and it has a stop point right in here. And they put this piece here that that controls the flame, and then they put a rubber band on there. And so if you slide it back, that flame pops up. So I think that's a really cool aspect, and that's a great play feature. What you have here is Tala is off in the background, hiding behind a bunch of rocks when some of the stormtroopers come up, and Darth Vader has dragged Obi-Wan through the flames. He tells the stormtroopers to get him and bring him along, and Tala shoots them and then shoots something that ignites even more flame, and that's where this comes in. There's a little mechanism right here, and so if you press it, it falls over, and that signifies that kind of eruption of additional flames, causing Darth Vader to step back, and then the loader droid comes in, grabs Obi-Wan, and they all get away. So this scene represents all of that, and they did a really nice job with that. And that's why I think this is a good set. I think the desire is to get a set that looks like what you expect it to look like. There could have been more that they added to it. It would have cost more. But what you got here was, I think, very adequate. And is it a phenomenal set? Not necessarily. It's a fine set. But I do like it. They also gave you these two clear round pieces that you can use to put under Obi-Wan's feet as Darth Vader was throwing Obi-Wan all around the area. And then this spins, but it doesn't really do anything. These pieces are all built in. This is the one moving mechanism, and then of course this that allows the flame to come up and down. So again, it is a nice set. It's very basic. It's 408 pieces. I think it accomplishes exactly what you would want it to accomplish for this scene, which is a pivotal scene in the show. There you go. That's my review of LEGO Star Wars Set 75334, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Darth Vader. I enjoy this set. I also enjoyed the show, and that may put me in the minority, and that's okay. I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about this set? Why do you like it, or why don't you like it? And so leave me comments. Let me know that. I respond to all of the comments that are left, and I'm looking forward to being able to do that in this case as well. I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to hit that like button, and please also remember to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any content, and that helps me out a lot. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you soon.